A new event with a mission to showcase the best in young talent and advance gender equality in the game. The Julius Baer Challengers Chess Tour starts on April the 8th.
Two chess legends taking control of two teams of young and talented players. Their job is to mentor them, coach them, and get them ready for battle.
Why? Because these exciting young players, handpicked by our experts, are being given a shot at the big time. The winner of each tournament will get a golden ticket to the $1.5 million Meltwater Champions Chess Tour to compete against the best in the world.
It's their chance to break into the big time, but to get there, they must mobilize all of their young talent. It's Team Polgar versus Team Kramnik. Who will come out on top, and will we find the next big talent in chess?
Watch the Julius Baer Challengers Chess Tour live on Chess24.
Live. Okay, hello everyone. Hi, not winning at all. Hi, Bogues. Welcome back. Hi, Tyler. Hello, Marco Caldera. Zipicoy third. Welcome again. Going to play. Oh, not going to play blindfold this time, so better. Blindfold mode off. Okay, I'll just play some few blitz games. Also now, try to get some rating points back. Lost quite a lot yesterday. Let's play juke. I'll play c3, d4. e5 is the main line here, but I'll try this knight c3 line, which can be very complex. So black obviously takes on e4, castle. So black wins a pawn. This line is very old, but I think white has some compensation for the pawn. It's probably not enough. Can play knight e7. Hi, Sevich. Welcome back. Knight d6. I think it's bishop b takes c3. Knight takes c east. So if he takes my bishop, I have check along the e file. I didn't take my bishop. I think he had to take on c4 there. So I play bishop d3. 3 plus 0. I can play either 3 plus 0 or 3 plus 2. Yeah, so here I think bishop takes h7 should work. Yeah, I think check, knight g5 should be enough. Because after king g6, I have queen g4. Yeah, jupe is always accepted. Gotta keep up with the tradition. Check king h8. Yeah, jupe has a very high rating, 2800. Yeah, it should be totally winning for white. I'll just play rook e1. But hopefully no more mouse slits today. So c4 to open the long diagonal. King there. I'll push my pawn. Knight has nowhere to go. Or at least nowhere good to go. Attack the knight. To check. F6 should be enough. King takes knight f3. Darting knight h4, play through h8 and then g4. Takes queen f5. Yeah, I'm actually using a cord, a wired mouse. So I think wireless mouse and wired mouse are working about very similarly. They're just as good. But the wireless mouse is much more expensive. And you're basically paying for the wireless. So I'm using a cord mouse. Just more practical. Queen f7. Okay, 25-1. Wow. Okay, let's do. Yeah, exactly. Paying for the wireless. Knight f6. Okay, so he plays the London. I'll play c5. Yeah, takes knight c6. Pin the knight. Takes. So white has an isolated pawn. Racer Viper is a very good mouse. I have Racer that other, but okay, I can pick a pawn. Takes. Yeah, it should be very good. Yeah, thank you for the game, Juke. Takes. I have corded Logitech G. Yeah, I think Hikaru Nakamura also uses Logitech, the wireless one. I use the Razer that other. Has served me well so far. It's the mouse I use in my last 3 online tournaments. Takes. Yeah, so I spawn up with knight on d5 should be easily winning. Queen here. Hi, no there. Takes. Yeah, 2 pawns up. Also in double pawn. Hi, Tiger. Tiger. Nice name. So queen takes, rook g1. Just move my king here. Yeah, hi CP30. Yeah, I'm reading the Chess24 chat. Probably have about 30 challenges right now, so it's quite hard to select who to play. Okay, white blundered the queen. I think I played Paul Savage before. I think I played him also yesterday. If I remember correctly. Check. Knight f4, queen g2. Hi, Anup Saxena. Thanks for joining. 3. Okay, so I place e4. Hi, Dar Knight. I'll play the Sicilian with d6. Then knight d7. Let's go here. So white gives up the bishop pair. In return for an active queen on d4. I think theory here is e5, queen d3, b5. I like my Racer Viper Ultimate, but I hate its battery. Very bad compared to the Logitech G Pro. Yeah, you should try the Racer Death Adder. Racer Death Adder version 2. I've used it very well so far. I have no complaints with the mouse. I'm teaching my kids via Zoom right now. Yeah, I'll play you. Knight f6. Black should be doing okay here with the bishop pair. White's probably just equalizing after bishop a3. Castle. I have the bishop pair, but they're not doing anything at the moment. Just very passive position. Okay, I place h3. Let's play h6, a slow game. Yeah, I didn't expect knight d5 because I thought I can just take that. If he takes d5 and queen a5. Let's go to a7 and then post a bishop on b5 next move. 2673 is very strong. Yeah, Dark Knight is very high rated. 2673 is not a joke. But I think he just made a mistake here with queen b3. Now he loses a pawn. Yeah, should be good. I'm up on the clock as well. Queen d4. Yeah, takes. 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 Queen. Yeah, 2 pawns up. Now we can just trade queens, which he clearly doesn't want to. I'll play solid, just defend everything. Here I got check. Take. Defense at 7. Too bad we can't have a chess 960 Fisher random Banter Blitz. What do you think? I think chess 960 is not for everyone. People are not used to Fisher random chess yet. Because there are so many positions in chess 960. So I think for some people it's quite difficult. E3 push. Let's queen. Queen takes. My 2 queens. Fisher random would be great. Yeah, maybe one day I should do a Fisher random Banter Blitz. Okay, let's play Udem. Representative. A headdress. Yeah, maybe one day I can do a Fisher random Banter Blitz. That seems interesting. Because I've done quite a few Banter Blitz already. So where'd my opponent go? I guess abort. Because don't want to waste time. Let's look for somebody else. It's 5 minutes. Okay, I'll play VRL 5 minutes, but I think my next games I'll just play 3 because 5 minutes quite long. When will we have the So opening? So opening, yeah, it's too late to. Who do I find the funniest guy in the Super GM circle? And who is a prankster? Yeah, Anish is very witty. So okay, let's play 3+2. He already moved. That's good. Marvelous Maggie. So Anish very witty. I like Levon. Levon has always been friendly and always has some good jokes. And also Topalov. Topalov has a lot of stories. A lot of very interesting stories. Takes. Castle, Bishop E3. Yeah, it's a good question. Topalov, Aronian. And I also like Yasser Serawan. He never runs out of stories to tell. Yasser always has witty stories from his past experiences. You can always expect to have a good time with him. Okay, so white has a decent opening. I think he can play knight d5 here. Yeah, I haven't seen Yasser in a long time, but he's always in St. Louis during the tournaments. And he's always very approachable. Who do I think are the best commentator pair? The best chess commentator. Who do I think is the best chess commentator pair? I personally like Maurice and Yasser most of the time. So yeah, it's usually a trio with Yasser, Maurice, and Jennifer Shahade. They commentate for the Grand Chess Tour. So they're a trio, not a duo. But I like Maurice's commentary. And in fact, I'll be joining his stream tomorrow on Twitch at 6 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, but it's very hard to say exactly who the best commentators are. It's a matter of preference and matter of personal opinion, because there are tons of new chess commentators out there, and it's very difficult to pick because you can always miss somebody. GM Pepe Cuenca and I am Divis from Spain. Yeah, maybe they're very good too. Pepe Cuenca, is that how we pronounce his name? But the problem is I don't really speak Spanish, so you have to know Spanish to appreciate their commentary. Yeah, so really unfortunate. I think I have F5 here. Yeah, so Pepe Cuenca, I've heard of him, but I don't really understand what he's saying. That's the problem. F5. Oh, I must also mention I like Danny Rensch as a commentator. So yeah, Danny Rensch is also one of my favorite commentators, but he doesn't do it very often. Oh, he's threatening to take my bishop with check. So I'll just retreat the bishop. And one good thing I like about Danny Rensch is he doesn't turn on the engine lines during the game. So I really appreciate that. And he's very good. Yeah, I guess, of course, Peter Lecco and Tanya are some of the usual commentators in Chess 24. There's also Hikaru and Levi Rossman. So there's a lot of choices. There's also yeah, many different choices. Wesley, are you going to play Among Us? Yeah, that was the plan. Okay, sorry. I'm just choosing randomly. Yeah, that playing Among Us was the plan. But I think right now players are very busy preparing for the candidates. And also I'm waiting for Sagarsha to announce the details. But I've actually played Among Us before. And it's a pretty nice game. But I think Among Us is only fun if you're the imposter. So in that game, you always want to be the imposter. It's the most fun. That's why I should play in like 5-player games or 6-player games, because it's only fun if you're the imposter. H4, H5. Thank you, Marvelous Maggie. Do I think Alireza can become a world champion? Yeah, I think I've answered this many times before. Yeah, I think definitely Alireza has a chance. You don't see many 17-year-olds enter the top 10 or top 12 in the world very often. So Alireza has a huge chance at the moment. But it remains to be seen what he wants to do with his life, because he's very young. He's got a lot of different opportunities. Got a lot of different options at this stage of his life. So I'm threatening knight e2, forking the queen. I'm also threatening knight takes e2. And black is a piece up. Yeah, so I think Alireza 17 is at a crucial stage of his life, whether he wants to go to school, go to college, or whether he wants to stream, or whether he wants to go all out. One thing I can say though, aiming to be the world champion is a far from easy thing to do. Also, it's a very difficult lifestyle. So you gotta be very patient. You gotta be very determined for a long period of time. So it's not for everybody, but Alirez's making good progress. E4, E5, Knight F3, H6. I haven't played this line very often with black. I think black is supposedly doing okay here. Bishop E7 and Bishop E6, but maybe black is slightly worse. So, yeah. Do you play anti-chess? I used to play Bug House and Crazy House a lot, but I doesn't seem to be helping my chess that much, so that's why I stopped. Knight BD7. But I played Atomic. Atomic chess is very fun, except people memorize the opening too much. Okay, let's see. Rook C8. I think black is doing okay here. Position's probably just equal. Rook SD1. Let's attack the bishop. Let's grab that bishop. So I have doubled E pawns. But at the same time, the pawn on E6 is a weakness and a strength. It takes control of the D5 square, the F5 square. And it's not very easy for white to attack that the E6 pawn. So I think black is doing very well. Let's see. Sweet Harmony, what do you think about hybrid chess? You mean playing online in one place? Yeah, hybrid chess is the one FIDE is trying to adopt, right? Where you play online, but you play in one room with other players. Maybe I can try queen b4 here to win a pawn. Yeah, hybrid chess, online chess with a real board. Yeah, I didn't particularly pay attention to hybrid chess. I just look at chess base. Hybrid chess is here to stay. Yeah, I like the idea of hybrid chess, actually. I like the idea of hybrid chess, but I think the games should not be federated. Yeah, that's my only deal with hybrid chess. I don't think the game should be federated because the setting is different. You don't get to see your opponent, and you're not exactly sure what they're up to. So I would love to play in a hybrid chess tournament, but I would insist that the games not be rated. But other than that, I think it's a very good idea to ensure fair play, and it makes it easier for everybody. So you don't have to travel out of the country. You can host open tournaments, I guess. I think China has done a few hybrid tournaments, or at least for their players, they were playing on site. But we'll see if they decide to do the World Cup on hybrid. But in any case, I'm not playing in the World Cup, so I don't know. So d5. Yeah, black's 2 pawns up. A good game. Hi, Miggy12. Hi, Thea Snare. Yeah, I'm in Minnesota, where I live. They just recently canceled more over-the-board tournaments, by the way, because of the lockdown. So I expect to be home here for at least the next 2.5 months. So my next 2 tournaments are both online. And I probably won't get my first over-the-board chess until June this year. Okay, rook d3. F3, I'll just take, go back. I don't want Primo Rook takes d4 because he might play rook e4. Okay, take. Got many pawns. You should be there according to your performance. What do I think about Mami Derov started streaming? I actually haven't seen any of Shaq's stream, but I'll definitely check it out. So I watch Hikaru stream. Also, I watch Levi Rothman. I've looked at some of Anish streams and also Taymor Rajabov. So yeah, it's very interesting, all this streaming with all the top players streaming, which has never really happened before. Mami Derob is probably bored to death, just like me. So that's why I started coaching online, also streaming. So I can take this pawn. It's a free pawn. So yeah, it's good. Shaq is a very nice fellow. Definitely worth checking out. I thought you were playing in Norway chess in May. Yeah, that was the plan. But Norway just issued a lockdown on traveling. So I don't think they can host Norway this May. Rook g4, knight f5. Bishop d3. White's a pawn up. Should be good. I tend to prepare all the time, but I tend to do serious preparation for tournament for like 10 days or 2 weeks. So yeah, tend to do serious training for 2 weeks before the event, or 10 days at least straight. But of course, I prepare more diligently for over-the-board tournaments than online. They are having serious issues distributing COVID vaccines in Europe. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, they're having problems distributing COVID vaccines in the US too, but I think it's much worse anywhere else in the world. How do I play this? I'll just bring my queen to e2. Yeah, thank you, Anop Xena, for the nice message. Yeah, things will get better. That's one good thing about life. We always have hope that things will get better. So as long as you're alive and doing well, there's always hope in the world. King e7 is a very bad move, but maybe black didn't already know what else to do. Knight g7, the knight is very badly placed. I think I'll just bring my bishop to b4. Here in Arizona, they have started vaccinating all age groups from 16 plus. Symphonic Night. Wow. They started in Arizona vaccinating all age groups from 16 and above. Maybe I should drive to Arizona. Here in Minnesota, I think they are only vaccinating people 55 years and older. So I cannot even get a vaccine yet. Take pawn. Yeah, so we'll get there one day. Rook f6. Let's close the H file. Take. Okay, good. Okay. Good game. I wonder who I should play next. Challenges. Who should I play? Oops, kitty. Okay. What do I think of Dewaki Pass? Yeah, that's very funny. Yeah, I think that it'd be better for Dewaki Pass if he just admitted that he did cheat. Because I think at this point it's pretty obvious that he did online. So I think it'd be better off for him and his son that they admit and come clean. But it's not my business anyway. I just feel like everyone knows he cheated at this point. Well, I played d4, e3. I play bishop g4. I'll just play bishop e6, takes, ed, ed4. Then bishop e7, black should be fine. Bishop c5. I can take with the knight. I'll just take with the pawn and castle. Just play solid. Okay, let's see. How can you figure out if your opponent is cheating online? It's very hard to know whether your opponent is cheating. But if he's playing computer moves in a blitz game or in a very short time control, and he just plays inhuman moves, then that's how we can kind of tell. Also, when you play someone unknown and they just have a large rating jump. But it's very sad to see so many people cheating on casual games. Oh, I think I missed bishop a3. So that's a bad sign. Okay, I have to retreat. Maybe my position's not that bad. It's just bad. Can't I play d3? Okay, h6. Knight e4. Maybe h6 was inaccurate. Yeah, thank you, Iron Matt. Just stay patient. Yeah, just enjoy life. Take it slow. Takes. Bishop e7 was bad, as this allows me to castle. So I should have played knight e4. I mean, I don't think black is better, but black is doing well. Also, he's got white has problems with his clock. Bishop g6, white offers a draw. I'd like to play. Diego Jimenez Viacano. So yeah, let's see. I can play knight e3, then queen here. Yeah, play against Magnus in Banter Blitz. Play the Bong Cloud. Why did I take that knight? Should have just left it alone. Play the Bong Cloud against Magnus. Would be funny. Let's see. Queen a5. Yeah, thank you, Sweet Harmony, for your profile pic. Queen d2. Queen here. I can maybe even sack. I got lots of compensation. His king is weak. He can play rook e2, then rook d6. Yeah, pawn up. Do I think the Agar GM series on calculation is a good option in order to make your calculation better? I know Sam Shankland really likes the Jacob Agard books, so I think he's got a point. I think Jacob Agard has some very good books. Most of the puzzles are like really difficult, but you can always start small and start on the easy chapter. So if you don't have Jacob Agard's books, you should definitely give it a try. I think if you're really serious about working and you put in the time and the effort and just not peek at the answers in the back of the book, then you should definitely try his books. G5, knight d7. Also, I think out of all the puzzle books out there, I think Jacob Agard has some of the best ones. b5, right? And bishop b7. Naroditsky was studying positions on stream from the Agard book on positional play. Yeah, I have all of Agard's books too. I find the positional play book to be very difficult. I like the calculation one better. Also attack and defense. What else? Also, we got the practical chess defense by Jacob Agard. I remember Sam Shankland and I was working on that book when we were in Europe many years ago. So I think out of all the puzzle books out there, you should definitely try Jacob's. At least it gives you material to study. Rook takes c3, b takes, queen takes. Yeah, I think black has very good compensation for the exchange. So this position should be winning for black. Agard is better than Dvoretsky. Yeah, I think those are two different books or two different authors. Most of Jacob Agard's positions are positions that he got from tournament practical play. So Jacob's books are more about practical play or games that happen in real tournaments. Meanwhile, I should play bishop f3. Meanwhile, Mark Dvoretsky's books are mostly about studies. So his focus is on studies, on the endgame studies. Middle Game Studies. So they're two completely different books. I have many of Dvoretsky's books too. I tried studying the Endgame Manual, but it proved to be too difficult to understand. So for that reason, yeah, maybe Jacob's books are more easy to read and understand than Mark Dvoretsky. Before, these two bishops are very strong, just gobbling everything on his path. Wesley, congrats for winning against Magnus twice. Thank you. Yeah, it's a very, very nice, good surprise to beat Magnus twice online. I mean, both were totally unexpected. In both matches, I came from behind and bounced back. So that's good. Who should I play? Hoovervan? Rudy Cool? Oh, I should play Oops Kitty also next. Please tell us your experience when played the Bonk Cloud against you. Yeah, their chances twice it went back and forth. I was so rooting for you in that game. Yeah, Magnus played F3 and King F2 against me in the Banter Blitz series. Yeah, it was funny. I mean, it's hard to believe that he would actually play F3 and King F2 in a serious Blitz tournament. So at the beginning when he played it, I was just totally shocked. And seems like a nice joke and all. But yeah, I should have won that game. Because when you play F3 and King F2, you just get automatically a dubious position. I should have won that game, but it was Blitz. And should yeah, it was definitely a large moral booster for Magnus to win that. That's such a crazy game. H6. Bishop D3 is not very good, I think. Because normally White wants to castle long, and this bishop on D3 blocks the D file. For example, I can play... Maybe I can just play B5. I'm not really a big Najdorf expert. But I play it from time to time on these games. Bishop B7. I'll bring my knight to D7. Do I watch Agad Mator's videos? Do you find them helpful? Yeah, I actually like Agad Mator's videos. I watch it from time to time during the tournament. So yeah, I like his videos. I mean, I'm sure it's very useful for many players. And for me, I find it more entertaining than getting knowledge from it. But his videos are very entertaining, and it's very good to see such a successful person doing all that in streaming. He's been doing it for many years now, and I think he's doing great. Doing a great job with chess. He's bringing many new people to the game. So if I was a new player, I'd really appreciate his videos. I think it's beneficial for many people out there. C5. Whose book again? Rook AD1. I think I'll just play Rook D8. Could you play B4 there? Have you played Gotham Chess? Just hi Kramnik student. Oh, am I playing non-premium? What? Oh, I guess I'm playing non-premium. I guess I didn't realize that Rudy Cool is non-premium. I didn't see the queen sign there. But since I have a lot of challenges, I'll just try to play premium players from now on. Hi. Takes. Okay, hopefully I can finish this game real quick. My bishop pair is very strong. And I also have the better pawn structure. But they should be winning for black in the long run. Just the bishop pair is extremely strong. And for example, like I can even trade queens here with queen d6. Because basically 2 bishops against 2 knights in the endgame with a better pawn structure, it should be technically winning for black. Although, of course, we'll see what happens. But this position should be winning for black. Barring any blunders. g5, c4, b4, takes. Yeah, b4. Premium for nothing. Knight b3. a5. I can win a pawn with f4. Let's grab the pawn. Takes. Actually miss f3. But it's okay. I think black is still winning here. h4. Let's push his pawn. My bishop's getting trapped. So I think white has a way to save the game. Except I miss king g1. So I should play king f6 first, of course. Let's play... mess this up. Okay, he messed up too. So that's good. At least I don't lose any rating. Okay, now we'll make sure to play only premium members. Take that pawn. Push. Okay, this guy doesn't want to resign. That's fine. Let's make 2 queens. Or whatever. Okay, who should we play next? Play e4. Knight. d4. Okay, b6. Wow, why does such a large base advantage? Knight here. e4. 1300. a5. Let's give a check. I'll play knight b5 next. Go for all 1300. Knight a7 traps the queen. You have to be careful not to hang my queen, so I'll just play here and then c7. Queen a4. Check. So mean. Takes. We should play another 1300 next game. Okay. Okay, let's see. Challenges. Artus. There we go. Here's another. 2-0. Let's play the Sicilian. Let's see if this guy knows his theory. He'll probably play d4 and then knight takes. Let's see what it's got against the Najdorf. e5. I need to lose 300 points ASAP. Oh no, my opponent disconnected. Yeah, nope. I tossed my old mouse. I tossed the mouse I used 2 days ago. Okay. Oh, my opponent's back. Castle, castle. Knight bd7 next. Let's see, what do I play? Maybe h6 and then bishop e6. h6, bishop e6, knight bd7. And this is the best setup for black's pieces on the Najdorf. Wow, bishop takes h6. This guy is fearless. Takes. Let's attack his queen. Well, bishop takes h6 is actually a pretty cool move. I mean, it's not a good move, but it's very fearless. We just queen d2 and bishop takes h6. Let's see. I can play knight f2. Yeah, go rook h8. King king, rook h8. Yeah, big shout out to bishop takes h6. That's not a move many people would make. Takes. Let's see. Yeah, that's the goal, huh? My next opponent should be at 1200 or 1100. 92, bishop h4. The only problem is for lower rated players, I think 3 minutes is too fast. So, yeah, always run out of time at the end. 18 seconds, 16. That's a good move, king e1. Let's take this pawn. What's the lowest you can go? I think my lowest on challenge right now is 1150. Okay, good game. 2-0. Let's look for more customers. Let's see, who's the lowest? There's a 1500, there's a 1200, 1528, 13. Okay, let's stick to the same rating. All right, let's go. Let's go, Swinkles. Play e4. Okay, let's go. e4, c5. Let's stick to the same good old Najdorf. That's what Anish recommended in his course. Knight f6. Attacks the pawn on e4. Queen e2. Wow, so I've never seen this move before, Queen e2. It's really incredible. So White has so many moves here. White had probably 5 or 6 different moves on move 4. There's Queen c2, Bishop d3, h3, Bishop e2. But I've never seen Queen e2 in my life. So we got some very imaginative opponents right now. Yeah, maybe Queen e2 is actually not so stupid. Because now White can play d4. Oh, but White plays d3. Yeah, so now White can play g3 and play as in the King's Indian attack. Queen e2. Next opponent should be a cat. Well, maybe some cats are actually rated 1200. Castle. Bishop g2. Yeah, let's play e5. e5 is a good move here because it blocks the long diagonal from White's slice squared bishop. So actually my opponent is playing the opening quite well. I mean, White has a decent position. King's Indian attack with queen on e2. White can now play knight c4 or a4. Queen e2, big novelty. Future mainline. Yeah, I've never seen Queen e2 before. I know Queen c2, but not Queen e2. Okay, so White's playing well actually for his rating. So knight c4 is a good move. We're routing the knight to e3. So let's attack that knight with b5. And then he'll play knight e3. And White's idea here is to play knight h4 followed by f4, which is a very thematic idea. a4, I'll just push, gain some space on the queen side. Your opponent is positional, that's why he plays queen e2. Yeah, actually I like my opponents today. They have some very imaginative moves. There's a bishop takes h6. There's also queen e2. Queen e2 is bomb cloud for the queen. Wesley, what book do you recommend for getting better in the middle game? Bishop e6, c4. Well, there are plenty of books out there about the middle game. I mean, there are many different ways. One thing I like actually are books about the best players in the world, their best games. So I like best game collections, for example. So any book about Garry Kasparov's best games should be a useful book for you. So any book about Garry Kasparov's best games or Anatoly Karpov's best games should be beneficial, hopefully. I have several books of Garry. I like especially his World Championship matches with Anatoly Karpov. So yeah, I have all of Garry's books pretty much. Wow, so actually my opponent's playing very well. I mean, I didn't notice, but okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Finally, he broke, but only because his time is very low. My time is actually very low, so my opponent played very well this game, all things considering. Looks Winkles. Now let's promote the pawn. Push. Push. Yeah, I think the only problem my pawn is that they have no time. Okay, so next victim. Let's look for a good victim. Challenges. Who shall we play next? Larso wants to play. Alex. Okay, let's play Anup Saxena because he's been here in the stream all the time. So let's play e4. Yeah, I'm actually getting quite tired of playing e4. I mean, I played e4 in many, many games the last few months. It's like all e4, e4, e4. I mean, e4 is the best move, the first move, I think. But at the same time, black can prepare some new ideas against it. Queen b6, castle. So play now 1400. Igor Stoll wrote 2 great books on Kaspi. Yeah, I have that book too. Garry Kasparov's Best Games by Igor Stoll. I mean, Igor Stoll's book about Garry was tremendously huge. It's like 1,000 pages for both books. So it's like an encyclopedia. So yeah, that's a great book as well if you're looking for game collection. Okay, black lost a pawn. Yeah, so that's a great book, Igor Stoll's Garry Kasparov's Greatest Chess Games. Because it pretty much covered all of Garry Kasparov's classic games. And of course, as a chess player, you should know the classics. Just like every pianist knows about the classic, I think as a chess player, you should know more or less the classic games. Playing very well, giving up his queen. Yeah, queen e3. That's where everything fell apart. Queen e3. Knight c7. Yeah, thank you, Petkovsky. How many languages do I speak? I only speak 2, unfortunately. So I speak English and I speak Tagalog, which is the native language in the Philippines. I can speak some Spanish, but not really well. But yeah, I only speak two, really. Although I think if you live in the Midwest in the United States, I think English is really the only language you ever really need to learn. So that's fine. Rook AC1, Rook C8. I had Gary sign a copy of one of his books. His signature is illegible. Okay. Yeah, Gary was probably in a rush. Okay, who should we play? Chestnut once unrated. Yeah, I think I have a lot of challenges right now. So apologies to all the people who wasn't able to accept, but we still got plenty of time. And if it were up to me, I'd play every single one. Knight F5. Thank you very much. What's Chestnut doing? I think for a moment, I thought Chestnut is just playing fast. So I think, see, he's ahead in the clock for 10, 11 seconds. So Chestnut's idea is just to flag me, clearly. Yeah, I like this guy. He just plays fast. Fast and furious. Bishop D6. Yeah, I like this guy. Just play fast, and now he's way ahead on the clock. Flag the opponent. Yeah, it could very well work against others. Yeah, see, he's way ahead on the clock. Now he pushes his pawns. Let's give him a chance. Let's sacrifice our rook and see what happens. Now the game is very complicated. But I have a lot of pawns on the king side. I have 4 connected pawns. That's a lot of pawns. Then I play bishop d4. Oh, Chestnut. You almost had me. Okay, I have to take this rook. I already played him. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe now we should play higher rated players, right? Wait, let's play one game rated 3000. Just let's play Julik 86. Julian Baltag from Moldova, sorry. Let's play a rated 3000. Let's have a serious game. So I'll play bishop b5. Let's play what I recommend in the course. So c3 with the idea of d4. Yeah, thank you, Chestnut. Rook e1. Castle. d4. d5. e5. Knight e4. Takes. Wesley is quite a humble guy for such a great player. Yeah, thank you, Nashvilleian Chess. Yeah, well, to me, chess is just a job, you know. Well, to anyone, really. But chess to me is just a career. So Just like many other people had great careers. So I don't really think you should brag about your job if you're good at it. That's just not the way how things are done in the US. That's all good. Nice hit 3. Chestnut. Yeah, Chestnut, you were playing very fast. Too fast. Thank you, love chess. Bishop f5. I think I can just play knight d2. So black's bishop on g7 is quite passive. And bishop on e3 protects everything. So the most important factor in this position is the central pawns on d4 and on e5. So the dark squares on the center are the most important thing here. Now my knight comes to c5 and rook e2. Yeah, I must say that was a pretty exciting game with Chestnut. I mean, it was a pretty fun game. And if he didn't play rook takes a7 in the end, things could have gotten messy. Yeah, white is better here because blockade on the dark squares, knight c5, and black cannot kick away my knight on c5. Okay, a4 is a good move, but white should still be better. No rating shock, 1300 to 3000. Yeah, it's only Blitz, so it's okay. I mean, it's quite easy to adjust on Blitz. Rating shock. Okay, I actually have to play a move which I don't want to play, but I'll play bishop b4 to protect my knight on c5. Yeah, actually, Julik's time is very poor right now, so he's gonna lose on time because we're not playing with increments. So he better speed up. I mean, his position is not bad, but his time is very low. So we should just start playing fast. Flag. 30 seconds. 29 seconds. Master the tempo. Yeah, I play against bots all day. That's why I play like a bot. Yeah, that's always the goal in chess. You need to master the tempo. And if you master the tempo, then you can become as good as the bot. Rook f5. Okay, Julik 86. Good game. Didn't really have any time at the end. Who should I play? I think. Oops. Yeah, I have many challenges right now, but I'll try to play as much as I can. Let's play Oops Kitty. I played him 2 days ago, the blindfold. I don't remember if I lost. c4, very solid move. I think e5, it's not a bad reply. Yeah, that's always the secret in chess. Just master the tempo. Train against bots, only play against bots. That way you can play like a bot. Short castle. Rook e8. I think black has equalized. He can play knight ge2. I don't like a3 very much because now I can attack his bishop and takes. Thank you, Apetkov, for your nice words. My next tournament will be the Champions Chess Tour held online starting April 23. So my next 2 tournaments will actually both be online. So there's no over the board yet. Queen, I think queen a5 should be good. Attacking pawn c3. Queen c2. I think I have knight d4 here. So let's try this move using the pin. I played your blindfold Benoni. Takes. Another Benoni. Okay. Maybe a one without mouse flip, sure. Rook. Okay, short castle was a very good move actually. So nice find. Because now white regains the pawn. But I think the endgame is slightly better for black. I think this endgame is better for black because unless I'm wrong. King f8. I think this endgame is very dangerous for white because my king comes to c5. Yeah, my opponent, oops, kitty, definitely made a mistake there. Can you play a non-premium player? I can, but I have many challenges at the moment. So, according to the rules, premium player obviously should come first. Bishop e6. B4 takes. And f6. Yeah, king d4. Next move, black wins. Bishop. Also, all of white's pawns are on light squares, and you don't want to have the same colored pawns as your bishop. Bishop a2. So I gained some rating today. I gained like 25 rating points. It's not bad. I think I lost 90 points yesterday. King here. b3 and b2. Good. b3 and b2. Okay. Let's do a rematch with Mr. Benoni. 3+2. I still have some time. I'll probably try to play lower rated players just because more interesting. D4. Anup Saxena, I hope to see you next time you're in India for a tournament. Most likely in Kolkata, I presume. Yeah, we love India. I've been into India twice in the last few years, and I've been there more times before. So we love the people of India. We love the hotel. We stayed in the very nice Taj Mahal hotel. We got massages every day. We got a lot of great food. So I've always liked playing in India. Mostly because of the food and the people. And we tend to stay in good hotels. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would have played in India once again last year. But it's not for the pandemic. But hopefully one day. Players can start playing over the board again. Okay, so bishop f4 is a good move. I prevented him from developing his knight. Now he has to play queen c7 and then knight bd7. White should be better because of the bishop pair, but the Benoni is always complicated. Queen b3. 1600. Play with 1600. I was looking for an 1100 to play, but I couldn't find any. Let's take that pawn. It's a free pawn. Play with 1200. Yeah, maybe. I was looking for an 1100. But, okay, black's a pawn down. He has some compensation thanks to his dark square control. So maybe it's not going to be that easy converting this game. But one pawn is one pawn, and black doesn't have compensation for it. I'm bad, like an 1100. Okay, I don't want to take on e5. We don't want to take on e5. So maybe I'll just play f3 to support e4 and then drop my bishop back to e3. I'm not sure if it's the best move, but definitely playable. Which chess bots do you play with? Stockfish. I actually, just a couple hours ago, I played against bots. I played against 10-year-old myself. I played against Henrik Carlsen, also against a 14-year-old Magnus. And I didn't do very well. Basically got crushed. But you can check it out on YouTube or on the Chess24 Twitch. No, I didn't write the bots. Please say hello to YouTube fans. They have been watching you without any acknowledgement. Yeah, I forgot to turn on the YouTube chat. I'm only on the Chess24 chat right now. So, yeah. I mean, it's a bit too late now. But next time I'll keep the YouTube chat as well. But thanks to everyone for watching, following. Black has knight takes b2. And then turning knight d3 check. So I play king e2. 10-year-old Wesley is such a beast. Yeah. That bot is definitely stronger than the 10-year-old. The 10-year-old Wesley bot is stronger than the 10-year-old Wesley, I must say. Because I also lost to him. Check, bishop d4. Yeah, so this should be a winning endgame. Threatening mate. Also, let's play g4. Threatening mate. They have been watching. Yeah, sorry about that. Check, check. But I'm playing Han and Brain against Lenier and Anton in a couple of days. So should definitely. And also I'm doing Banter Blitz once or twice a month. So yeah, I'll be back soon. Knight takes d4. Me now, please. Okay. Oh, I guess I have the Najdorf. I didn't even realize that I played the Najdorf. Yeah, thank you, Bartolome. That was an interesting game. The Benoni is not an easy opening to play with either color. So yeah, the Benoni is not my expertise. Find it quite difficult to play. King b1. Looking forward to the Han and Brain. Yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, I'll be teaming up with Lekwang, and we'll be playing against Lenier and Anton. So it'll be a very interesting match. Maybe we'll try to make it competitive. If you weren't a chess player, what field of study would you choose? If I was a5 is a bad move. Just hangs a pawn. If I wasn't a chess player, I would be doing something related to math. Math has always been my favorite subject ever since I was young. I've always been quite good at math in class, and also I like it in person. So so if I wasn't a chess player, I'd be doing something related to math or the computer. But yeah, I originally came from the Philippines. So in the Philippines, it's much more difficult to be picky about your career. It's hard to find great opportunities there if you're trying to climb your way up the top. But if you live here in the US or if you're born here in the US, yeah, kids definitely have a lot of options as to what career they want to choose. What's my opinion on the Evans Gambit? Is it good? The Evans Gambit is a surprise opening. It's not a very good opening, but it's mostly played as a surprise. And if you analyze it deeply, you have some ideas, and your opponent is unsuspecting, then it could work very well. Because, for example, Maxime Bacher-Lagrave has played the Evans Gambit against me last year, and also Fabiano played the Evans Gambit against me last year. So yeah, you should, if you're interested in the Evans Gambit, you should check those two games. I had two games last year. You can find it online. I had two games last year where Fabiano and Maxime Bacher-Lagrave have played the Evans Gambit against me. Or maybe Maxime played it against me 2 years ago. Can't remember now. But in both games, I didn't do well in the opening. Speak Tagalog for 1 second. Kamusta na? Kamusta na? Okay, so here, white is 2 pawns up. So it should be an easy win. There's no immediate win. If he can bring his knight towards f4, things could get complex. Yeah, white's completely winning, but bishop b3. Does he have bishop d3? I don't think he ever had bishop d3 because I played knight c1. Anyway. Will Norway's chess take place? It's not up to me to say, but Norway closed its border, so I don't think so. At least not in the dates given. Okay, a3 is a very bad move because now he has rook c3, taking the pawn. Yeah, so I actually kind of messed this up. But you know what? Let's push these pawns. Maybe black will forget about these pawns. So we'll start pushing these pawns. B pawn, A pawn. Twitch. Okay, let's made this much more difficult than it should. He has rook c2. Yeah, I messed this completely. Against a 1600. Yeah, this knight endgame is very tricky for black. I mean, it's a draw, of course. Okay, what do we do now? Oh wait, why did I offer a draw? I didn't mean that. Okay, my king gets to d7. Yeah, now my opponent blundered. I mean, the position was completely a draw, but he should have stuck with king d7. Yeah, tough game. Yeah, tough game. I still have a lot of challenges. Let's play a few more. Just more from India. Play me next. Yeah, my opponent's not here, so I gotta abort. Okay, let's see. Who's the lowest rated opponent on the challenge? We got 1500. We got a 1200. We got a 1251. Let's see, I got a 1251. Let's play Injik. Let's play Grandmaster. Let's play Grandmaster Alexander Injik, or how do you Indik? Just to see, because his rating is higher than mine. So let's play a serious game. S3. I haven't really worked anything on the Najdorf in the last couple of months. So hopefully my knowledge of this line is still good. Knight here. Normally black plays g6, followed by bishop g7. Maybe this line's not so bad for black either. Although I do get in c4. It's pronounced Injik. Don't exactly know how to pronounce Serbian names. I think white is better here because I'm attacking his bishop. Yeah, so shout out to also to the YouTube chat and Twitch chat. Currently, I'm only on Chess24 chat, but I'll make sure next time to connect. So night before, lower rated players get better position. Yeah, I know Nikola Jokic from the NBA. I've been following his games. But yeah, don't exactly know how to pronounce. So f4. I think I take with the rook, so I can double rooks along the f file. He places a knight on e5. Can be quite annoying. Yeah, so black has very solid position, so I did something wrong. Clearly. Yeah, clearly did something wrong here. But maybe But maybe things are not that bad. They're just bad. Because I get a knight on c6. Black has to be a bit careful with his king side too. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I should just play fast because I'm down on the clock. h3. Don't know. Queen d1. Threatening to sack. Very complex game. I mean, black's probably doing very well. He can just play h4, for example. Well, we'll see what happens. Knight e4. Yeah, it's probably just the position. Yeah, yes, rook f6, which I missed. Yeah, black's just a pawn up, but my rook is well placed on d5. So takes, check. Queen f2. Queen c7. Wow, he actually goes to e8. Check. Oh, I missed rook e7. That was bad. Oh yeah, missed rook f7. Yeah, good game. Well deserved. Victory. Okay, maybe playing at 3170 is not a good idea. So, no need for more challenges. I play a last game. Let's see. Let's play someone really low. Larso. Okay, I'll play one last game just because I remember Udem aborted or wasn't around earlier. I think Udem is away from the keyboard once again. Okay, so abort. Okay, I'll play a last game and then I'll be back on Saturday. Dangerous ride. Let's play d4, d5, e6, knight f6, h6, castle, queen c2. Never seen this line before. Maybe white wants to castle long or not. Play b6. Black's doing very well here. Now pressure on c3. Wow, he's so much ahead on the clock. Rook c8. Knight e5. I think take. Knight f4, bishop f3. I don't know. Let's play f6. Hope for some tricks. Bishop b7, queen b7. Knight f5. Knight takes. Yeah, just wins a pawn. Knight takes g2 is pretty cool. Dangerous Ride gets picked to play every Banter Blitz. I actually don't remember. Why commit so early with h6? h6 just to gain a tempo. Make it clear whether white wants to give up the bishop pair or not. Queen d3 takes knight d4. e5. I'm a pawn up, but it's not so easy to win. So I'll play b5. White probably has to play f4 here. But then I play b4. b4. Black is 2 pawns up. So I should be winning. Charm is always key. Take, king here. My king's just in time to defend the pawn, then g5. The more pawns, the merrier. Yeah, good night, Bartolomeo. Thank you for playing with me. Just some good games of Blitz. Although I'm actually not playing well the last few days. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, thank you, Chestnut. Good night. I'll play 1 or 2 more. But thanks to everyone who joined. Play bishop g7. This line is not very good for white, I think. Because the bishop on e3 and the bishop on e2, not very well placed. Although I've actually seen, I think Levon Aronian has played a few games like this. If I remember correctly, Ian Nepomniachtchi has also played a few games like this, which I don't understand at all because white plays bishop e2 and d3, and then bishop e3 later. It looks very passive and looks very unambitious way to play the opening. Is this some sort of perk setup? No, this is more of a Sicilian setup with the pawns on c5, d6, and e5. Because in the perk, your pawn is usually on c7. You get push pawn. Push pawn. C takes, and then queen d6, winning the pawn on e3. Bishop h6 is coming also. I got bishop g4 also. B3. Rook A8 and Rook A1. Bishop A2. Yeah, Rook A1. No mouse slips this time. Takes. Wesley, would you consider being a Twitch streamer? Or is it too stressful? I don't think being a Twitch streamer is stressful. It's just a very different lifestyle than being a professional chess player. So I don't think it's stressful being a streamer, but you have to put a lot of work and effort in it. And you have to prepare, obviously, for the things that you're going to do beforehand. So there's a lot of preparation and work done behind the scenes, I think. Of course, it's fun streaming and all that. But yeah, as of the moment, I think chess has a lot of good streamers out there. And in order to be a successful streamer, I think you need to give him full-time effort and work. And right now, I still enjoy playing professional chess. So we'll see. But it's very interesting these days with a lot of top players streaming. Like Shakriar Mamidirov, I think he also started streaming, as people said in the chat earlier. Also Taymor, Anish, Alireza have started streaming. So there are a lot of good ones out there. Maybe it's only hard in the beginning. Yeah, maybe. But personally, I think streaming is very fun. It's a fun thing to do. You get to know some people online, and then they get to know you. But I think in order to be a good streamer, you need to be talented in it, of course. You need to be good at it. And you need to try to at least put up some good preparation before. Oh, yes, more. Please pay me. Yeah, you. Okay. Queen takes. Can we feed the cat? Here he is. He loves joining me for chess. He always comes around. Can you see him? Can you see him? Yeah, look, say hi to the people. Hello. He always comes around when I'm in the room. He just wakes up and then he wants to see what's happening. And he doesn't like closed doors, so he's gonna get mad. Hi, you will help me play chess. Always around. He's turning 19, by the way, in a month. It's a he. Yeah. I've always. Huh? His rating? Takes. Hello. He's older than Alireza. Wow, what my opponent? Just gonna flag my opponent. Play. How do you win this game? Rook b6. Push pawn. Yeah. Being old means being experienced. So being old is actually a good thing. Because that means you're very experienced. I'll play one last. Let's play Oyas more. Was away earlier. Yeah, Oyas always tells me to challenge him or to accept, and he's away. Okay, there he is. Yes. Oyas more from India. Yeah, thank you. Next time again. So has a lot of potential. Wow, bishop takes d7. I think white should have waited for a6. I'm playing h6 just to prevent bishop g5. Castle. Black has the bishop pair, so it should be slightly better. Gain some space. b5. e5. Yeah. Takes. I'm more like 1100. I see. So you start with a 1500 rating, then you get lower. Takes. I probably spend 2.5 hours a day hugging or cuddling my cat. 2 to 2.5 hours a day. And he also sleeps with me at night, my bed. So we're pretty close. Takes. I can barely beat Stockfish 4. Yeah, lots of cuddling. I spend probably a fifth of my life with cats. But it's okay because he's 19 years old. So he deserves all the attention he gets. We have 2 cats here at home. So the other cat is female. She's not the cuddling type. She's usually just on her room sleeping. She doesn't really like chess that much, I think. But the male one, what does? Queen c1, knight g8. Usually it's the males who like chess more than female. Yeah, they're 19 years old. So one good thing the pandemic has done is I get to spend more time with my cats. Before I barely get to see them. Queen c7. Yeah, dog ages are 7 times. What are cats? I thought cats are also 7 times. Wow, so 19 years old for a cat He's 92 years old for a human. That's pretty insane. So 19 is 92. Oh, I just blundered the pawn. He's okay. He's gonna lose some time. Your cat like fish? Yeah, I think the oldest Burman cats have lived up to 22 in the past. I think some Burman cats can live up to 22, but of course it's very old. I mean, some Burman cats 16. I'll play one last game. Let's play Guess 3.14. Guess Pi. From Italy? Or Mexico, sorry. Don't know how to read flags now. Abort. There's an 1100, but non-premium. Let's play someone really low, just so I can relax. Who's really low? Savage? Maybe next time. I want to play someone really low for my last game. Okay, never mind. Can't find anyone low. I don't want to play a 3000 rated. I'm just gonna lose and have a headache. Okay, FB. 1700 is not really low, but I guess it's low enough. So let's just play E4. I was looking for an 1100, but I couldn't find any. D4, knight C3. Yeah, this guy probably looked at Anish scores, Giri scores. Yeah, okay, let's see how good this guy knows Anish Giri scores on the French. Yeah, I was looking for an 1100 opponent, but I couldn't find any. That's really unfortunate. From today, all players want to lose Elo to play against Wesley. Yeah. Preferably, you should be on the 1100 to 1400 range. Bishop D3. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Rook G8. I actually don't know this line very well. I just know that knight F5 is a mistake. I think theory goes king F8. But, of course, anything goes. Black can play bishop A6 now. But then he sacrifices a pawn. So he plays queen D7, very logical. Let's see, what can I do? I'll probably just castle and then play knight G3, open up the F file. That makes sense. Knight G3 takes. Hats off. It makes it much more fun. Love Banter Blitz or just play with 2600 exclusively. Yeah, that's true. It's also more interesting for me to play lower rated, just because it's more relaxed. Like, I can just take a few pawns and not have to worry about blundering anything. Meanwhile, if I play at 3000 or 3100, I have to be like really careful and watch my clock. 95, rook f5. Yeah, here like I can just sack a rook and not have to worry about anything. Queen g5. When will he play another Banter Blitz? Probably sometime in April. But I'm thinking maybe I should do a chess 960 Banter Blitz also. If that's possible. I think some people suggested it earlier in the chat. So push pawn, take, check. Oh yes, queen c8, king f2, rook h1. Yeah, one thing with chess is there's a lot of theory, and so it gets boring after a while because you get to see you see the same openings. King takes. How about chess 960 blindfold? I think chess 960 blindfold is almost impossible because chess is all about pattern recognition, and if you're playing chess 960 blindfold, you have no clue as to where the pieces should go. King, let's take the rook. Do you have another preparation routine for chess 960? No, not really. It's I just spend time analyzing my opponent's games before tournament. So yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys again next time. Thanks to everyone who joined. Okay. Bye-bye. Hello?
A new event with a mission to showcase the best in young talent and advance gender equality in the game. The Julius Baer Challengers Chess Tour starts on April the 8th.
Two chess legends taking control of two teams of young and talented players. Their job is to mentor them, coach them, and get them ready for battle.
Why? Because these exciting young players, handpicked by our experts, are being given a shot at the big time. The winner of each tournament will get a golden ticket to the $1.5 million Meltwater Champions Chess Tour to compete against the best in the world.
It's their chance to break into the big time, but to get there, they must mobilize all of their young talent. It's Team Polgar versus Team Kramnik. Who will come out on top, and will we find the next big talent in chess?
Watch the Julius Baer Challengers Chess Tour live on Chess24.